Hi everyone, this is the Big Kahuna. I'm here with a video that is going to be quite disturbing to you. I received a video clip yesterday from a friend named Tabitha in Pennsylvania. A lot of people, I'm from PA. I only moved to South Carolina 6 months ago. Lived the same zip code all my life before that. And I'm from Reading, which is in Berks County. And this friend Tabitha, she lives in Lancaster County, and sent me this information about Hempfield High School, which is located in Lancaster County, not too far from Reading. And apparently, well, let's just go right out and say it. Hold on. Hold on. Switch screens here. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. This is Kelly Tyson. Kelly Tyson is a French teacher in Hempfield High School. And you can see by her hat, Make America Gay Again. She's obviously a gay advocate. She has started an LGBTQ LMNOP alphabet soup club in Hempfield High School. And without parents' knowledge, she was putting on drag queen shows in the school, in the auditorium after school, but it was under the auspices of a school activity. These are some of the freaks that are involved in this this show. And I have a video here I want to show you. It ain't pretty. Here we go. I don't own the rights to the music, nor would I want to. These freaks are going around. What part of education or educationally beneficial to see a fat guy's ass? I don't know what part is. Maybe you could explain that to me. But this is what they that's going on in a public school. This is why the law is needed down in that Florida has about keeping this kind of crap out of school, the LGBT issues. Now, this stuff is in high school, but they're trying to ramrod this down our children's throat, and I'm not very happy about it. I'm sure you're not either. Pulled this screenshot off of Libs in on TikTok, off of Truth. This person, or whatever you want to call himself, itself, espouses that children know their sexualities and their gender as young as 2 or even younger, and that teaching them about it, in other words, grooming them, is perfectly age appropriate, and to come against it is transphobic. That's what he said on his video. It said on its video. This one here, the chick who now has a dick. This is a guy who, uh, or a guy, quote, espousing same thing pretty much. So, and this video and the previous video were shot in their classrooms. This guy is talking about LGBT. It was on a Zoom thing with the kids during the pandemic, just like the other person was, and saying essentially we're all wrong and they're right. Doctors guess, that's his word, guess a person's gender, and sometimes they get it right and sometimes they don't. You know, real piece of crap. And this is what's being brought into your elementary schools. These were both guys Zooming elementary schools. This one here is just flat out creepy. If you watch this video, it's like, it's looking like this, and you get the profile, and then turns their head, and you got creepy person. Apparently, it used to be and this whole slideshow, I got the whole screenshots from the whole slideshow, is explaining how this person is now transgender, non-binary. So instead of going by Miss or Miss or Mr., he goes by Mix, MX, pronounced like mix. So I guess there's just a little bit of each in there, you know. This individual put on this slideshow for elementary school kids, and I want to show you some of this stuff. All right, here's Ms. Beeman is now Mix Beeman. Just get a good look at that. Mix Beeman. You know me as Ms. Beeman, and I am still your teacher, but now I go by Mix Beeman. It sounds like Mix Beeman. Very creepy looking person too when you watch the video. Mix Beeman and he, they, about their pronouns. In class, instead of going by Ms. Beeman, now you will say Mix Beeman. And instead of saying she, you can say they or he when talking about me. I am transgender, non-binary. I was born in the wrong body. Even though I was born a girl, I feel more like a boy on the inside, but don't fully feel like either. Notice you got the freaking mask on the face for taking a picture. Gotta have that mask. Gotta have that. There's another mask. I'm still the same me. It will take time and practice to remember to say Mix Beeman, but we will work through it together. All right. Now this is my opinion. If I have a little kid and they're in this person's class, they're getting pulled out of that person's class, and they don't like it too fucking bad. What is transgender? Some people are born in the wrong body. Their body might not match what they feel on the inside. This is called transgender. Now, this is called a fucking freak show. This is called mentally disturbed person. It's just like the people who think like Rachel Dolezal goes around. She identifies as a black person. Same thing with Satch Cole. These people pretend to be black. Then you have people who are getting There are people out there that are getting surgery to change their ethnic appearance and to change their gender and to change. There's a guy in the Pacific Northwest who thinks he's a Filipino woman, a white guy in the Pacific Northwest, and he's having surgery to make himself look like a Filipino woman. There's a guy over in Asia that had surgery to make himself look like Superman, the cartoon version of Superman. And what's really funny is the guy's really short, so he's not like exactly built like Superman. But then you had that crazy chick that thinks she's Barbie, that had her surgery look like Barbie. There's got people who have surgery to look like animals. I'm not kidding you about that. They have animals that have tattooing and implants put in to make their facial features look like tigers. There was a Tiger Man. Tiger Man died recently. And then there's the people that there's these people that are trying to look like these Korean pop stars, and having surgery. This is all has to do with some kind of dysphoria in their head that they're not happy with who the hell they are. This has nothing to do with gender. This has to do with self-loathing and they need to be medicated, not with hormones either. All right. Sorry about my language during this. I'm a plain talking guy. And I'm going to tell you how it is. There you go. Some people don't feel like a boy or a girl. They may feel like they're both or neither. Okay. Here we go. Non-binary people sometimes go by MX. Mr. is usually for men. Mrs. and Ms. are usually for women. Non-binary people do not feel like they're a man or a woman, so they go by mix. That is why I am going by Mix Beeman and not Mr. Beeman. This should not be allowed in schools. You want to be addressed as mix. Go become a bartender and mix some drinks. But don't teach. If you're going to want that, it's not about you. It's about the kids. See, this is the big problem with these freaks. Is that it's not about you. It's about the kids. But you make it about you. And I don't want to lump gay people in with these people. I know they like to be lumped in with. Most gay people don't agree with this stuff. The gay people I know that have children and are raising children, they don't agree with this mental illness is what it is. And we really have to fight. This is why the law in Florida is so necessary. This is why we need to guard after our kids. This is why other states need to have laws like Florida did to keep this crap out of out of our kindergartens, pre-kindergartens, even nursery schools. This shit does not belong in there. It doesn't belong in 1st through 3rd. I think it doesn't belong till middle school. My personal opinion is they don't belong to middle school. Because what I see here now, and what I've been hearing from parents, how teachers and school officials are going behind parents' back and grooming their kids and actually cutting the parents out, refusing to to talk to the parents about it is one. I think it's definitely the school districts should be sued about it. And I hope they do. I hope they get sued, and I hope they lose a lot of money. This crap here with the strippers is just the tip of the iceberg, because I guarantee you, after working in the public school system for 26 years, more of this shit is going on than you even realize about it. My son had what's called an IEP because he had Asperger's syndrome. We found out that the school district were 3 years out of compliance with IEP, and we got a lawyer. And the person who was in charge of those IEPs was a woman. Well, not a woman. It was a transgender person that they had hired. No longer works for the district. But this individual had no qualifications to do this job. And she was in charge of special education. And she was the district that I worked in. They loved hiring people that they hired a superintendent that was gay. And what's funny is the guy did his job and did it well. And because he did his job and did it well, the teachers union hated him and they got rid of him. And then we had a Muslim guy for a while. He never left the office unless somebody had a camera. We had people who literally did not know the way around the school district. Didn't know. I mean, there was 17 elementary schools, 4 alt-ed schools, 4 middle schools, a high school, and largest high school east of the Mississippi. And they did not know how to get from one place to another because they spent all their time in the office. They'd have to use a GPS to find buildings. That's how a lot of school administrators are. They never leave the administration building, and they just come up with wild ideas like this shit. I'm going to end things at that, and I hope you tune in for more videos. You can follow me on Truth Video at Big Kahuna BCC on Truth. You can follow me as the Blue Collar Conservative on Facebook, on Parler, and Getter. And you can also just follow me as Pat Miley on Rumble. Not on YouTube. We were deplatformed by YouTube during the pandemic because of videos I posted about the jab. So, thank you very much. Stay safe and God bless.